guys, so today I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a chat with you about Slimming World and where I'm at in my Slimming World journey and what not while I do my makeup getting ready for work. Kind of a Monday, Friday video combined, but not really because to be honest I'm just really strapped for time. So as you may have noticed from the lack of videos, food diaries specifically, I haven't really been on Slimming World for a few weeks, maybe even a month. And I don't really know why. Normally I'm just kind of like, normally it's because my life just gets really stressful and I just can't handle it, and that's the easiest thing to give up. But this time, I don't know, my life wasn't even getting really that stressful. If anything, it was getting a bit less stressful. I guess my heart just wasn't in it as much as I thought it was. So yeah, I just kind of stopped. It just kind of faded away, stopped going. But then I decided to rejoin a little while ago. Now the reason I decided to rejoin was because I knew that, well, I hadn't really lost very much in the first place, and I knew I'd put more on as well. And because I hadn't really lost much, it didn't really matter if I'd lost my history, and it was cheaper to do so. I wasn't really thinking of it as like a fresh start or anything like that. I just thought, it's cheaper to rejoin than it is to keep my history. So that's what I did, and that was about 3-4 weeks ago now. It was the beginning of April. Beginning of April was my first weigh-in. I think I rejoined at the end of March. So yeah, rejoined, went, but then I get there and my consultant has laid out on the table before and after pictures of, you know, people in all of her groups, and one of them being my grandma, who I am so proud of. Like, I'm extremely proud of my grandma still. And I was just looking around the entire table as I was walking around ready to, you know, rejoin, get my start weight again, and I burst into tears. Just flat out burst into tears, or at least I was tearing up, and then after I got weighed and sat down and was talking about it with my grandma, I felt more tears welling and I just started bawling. Had to escape into the toilets just to have a little bit of a cry. I think it all just kind of hit me in one go that I should be on that table. I should have been on that table by that point. I've been at this for a very long time, longer than I've been filming food diary videos, that's for sure. Probably even about 2.5, maybe even 3 years I've been attempting to do Slimming World, and it's never really done anything for me. And it's not the diet. I know it's not the diet because I know that the diet works, and it works for me. I know that it works for me. I'm just lazy and I give up things too easily. So yeah, but it was the wake-up call I most definitely needed. And yeah, I just kind of realised, like, if I hadn't messed around for so long and just got on with it, like, I would have been on that table by now. I should have been on that table. And, you know, I only have about 3 stone to lose. I say only, like 3 stone is a lot of weight, but, you know, there are people who do Slimming World who lose like 8, 9, even 10 stone. So in respect to that, in, you know, comparison, 3 stone isn't particularly loads. And yet I haven't even done that in 3 years. It's ridiculous. And I only have myself to blame, I know that. So I've now rejoined, and I was gonna start posting video diaries, start filming video diaries again straight away, but then I just decided against it. I decided I didn't want to. I just kind of wanted to try and do it by myself without the pressure of having to film things for the first little while, just to kind of get back into the swing of it, you know. I just decided that I didn't want to. And also because I rejoined and obviously had a different start weight and all that jazz, I just felt like it was better to do a reintroduction to myself and my journey, and I didn't want to just start posting food diary videos again with like no explanation as to why I've been away. So I just figured I'd leave it for the first little while and then come back to you when I felt ready. But since rejoining, there have been 3 weigh-ins. I have, unfortunately, only been to 2, which really annoyed me because I promised myself I wouldn't miss a weigh-in, and then I like missed the second one, but whatever, can't change it, it's done. I didn't go. But the other 2 I did go to. First week I lost 2.5 pounds, and then this week I literally actually just come back from weigh-in, I lost a pound. So altogether I've lost 3.5 pounds in 3 weeks, which is just over £1 a week, which is awesome. I'm very happy with that. It's very steady weight loss, maintainable, but I would also like it to be a little bit more, so I need to just be a little bit more dedicated. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't been on it 100%. I've been really trying, but it just hasn't completely worked out. Like yesterday I ended up going for a meal with some friends because one of my friends is moving to America, so yeah, we went for like it was kind of a spur of the moment meal. We knew we were going to meet up, but the meal part was quite spur of the moment, so yeah, ended up eating a lot. In fact, I ate so much I thought I was going to be sick. And yeah, I still lost a pound. It's because I was good the rest of the week. I didn't like binge and then binge again and somehow got lucky. Like, I just feel like if I hadn't eaten that meal I would have lost more. Right now I'm actually feeling really good about Slimming World. I'm feeling like this is my time. This is the time I can do this. Like I said, I needed that giant wake up call. Seeing all those pictures was a ginormous kick up the backside that I needed. And where I am now, having lost 3.5 pounds, that actually puts me back to my start weight from the last time I was doing Slimming World, which was when you were seeing the food diaries. So that's good. I'm glad to be back there, and hopefully I'm just gonna keep going down. That's the plan anyway, just to keep on going down. Forget the only way is up, the only way is down. So I am going to go back to posting food diaries because I did find them extremely helpful to keep me on track, but it may not be every single week that I post a food diary anyway. I do still, however, want to post a Slimming World related video every Friday. So if you have any suggestions as to things that you want to see, then leave them down in the comments below, please and thank you. I was really hoping that this was going to be a lot more coherent than it is. I think it's just turning into a lot of gabble, but So basically I just wanted to do a little bit of a reintroduction to myself. Hello, my name is Laura. I am 5'1". I think last time I said I was 5'2". I'm 5'1", 5'2". I'm small, and I am following the Slimming World Extra Easy plan. I will be posting semi-weekly-ish whatever food diaries and also videos about Slimming World. I of course have my other videos Mondays and Wednesdays where I do makeup, lifestyle, whatever videos and singing videos, but Fridays you will see my Slimming World related videos. I have about 3.5 stone to lose. I'm not sure exactly, but my goal is to be about 9.5 stone, and I'm currently 12 stone 8.5, and I don't feel ashamed to admit that because 1, it doesn't matter anyway what people weigh, like it is just a number and I'm not ashamed of the number on the scales even though I want to change it. 2, I'm changing it anyway, so yeah. And my starting weight was 12 stone 12. I'm really super thankful for all the support I have gotten throughout all of these years and doing Slimming World. Like, I've been going to the same group the entire time. Or at least had the same consultant. I have had to sometimes switch from like the morning to the evening or vice versa and that kind of thing, but never once has my consultant given up on me. She is fantastic, she is wonderful, I love her to pieces. Also extended support from my grandma, which is just wonderful because obviously she's already, sorry to grab my mascara, already lost so much weight on Slimming World. I think, when she was like at her lowest she'd lost like 4 stone, which is incredible, and she is such a huge inspiration to me. And just general support from the group. Every single time I go back I'm always welcomed with open arms, and it's such a loving community and it makes me feel really happy to be a part of it. And I'm feeling very good and very confident about my journey at the moment. I have also just downloaded a bunch of apps that I'm actually finding extremely beneficial. One of them is this positive thinking app where it sends you random like messages of motivation throughout the day, but you can also set some positive affirmations, and I've set a couple of just like reminding me of why I want this and how much I want this, that kind of thing, and you can set them to come up as many times as you need to, so it can be like once a day, but I've got mine set to like 6 times a day, just so that just about every single time I check my phone I will have a little message on there saying, remember why you want to lose weight, remember how good it feels to see the loss on the scale no matter how small that loss is, that kind of thing. And I'm finding that really helpful when I'm kind of thinking, oh, I'm so hungry, I just want to go buy like a ginormous sandwich or something like that, and that then pops up on my phone. I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy a ginormous sandwich, I'm going to wait until I get home and I'm going to have a super filling jacket potato, that kind of thing. So it seems as though this may have been a bit more waffly than I had wanted it to be, but I'm now finished with my face. So in conclusion, just to sum up everything, I have rejoined Slimming World, so I have a new start weight. I am going to continue recording my food diaries, but it's not going to be every single week like it was before. That'll be mostly what it is, food diaries, but if I don't get a chance to film a food diary, if my week is hectic, then I still want to post Slimming World related content every Friday, and I'm feeling good in my journey, and I'm hoping that this is the last time I will ever rejoin. You know, they always say it, like, if you're tired of starting over, stop giving up, which is something that I really need to drill inside my own head. And yeah. Oh, I meant to say, even if I don't upload a food diary on a Friday and I upload another kind of video, like a recipe video or a chatty video like this or something like that about Slimming World, I will still include a weight update if I've gone to weigh-in, which I hopefully will, because like I said, I don't want to miss weigh-in if I can help it. So I will still include a weight update at the end of the video, even if is just like a random snip at the end. I just kind of want to keep everybody updated on how I'm doing. But I think that's about all I have to say, so I'm gonna go do myself a really nice filling lunch, put my uniform on and go to work. But here's to the rest of this week. I want to smash it, and hopefully I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!